Historically, firefighters would build lines ahead of the fire to help slow its progress, but that technique might not work as well this season, said Craig Clements, director of the Fire Weather Research Lab at San Jose State University. In addition, Clements said the forests have been stressed from drought and bark beetle infestations for many years. From 2010 to 2019, more than 163 million trees in California's forests were killed, mostly by bark beetles, with the hardest hit areas in the southern Sierra Nevada, according to the U.S. Forest Service. What we are seeing are these dense forests that are super dry because of climate change and drought, and what you get is a lot of heat release stirring up more intense fires, Clements said. Swain said policies of total fire suppression in the 20th century eliminated lower-intensity natural fires from the landscape for so long that there was a buildup of unnaturally dense vegetation in many forests, which is now drying out and becoming substantially more flammable due to a warming climate. Wildfires could burn for months. There's no relief in sight until rain falls in the fall. Typically, we don't see any good rain until October or November, said Emily Heller of the Sacramento Weather Office. That means, experts say, a fire the size of the Dixie likely will not be completely extinguished for months. Recent history shows the arrival of heavy rain could be at least as late as Heller suggested, if not later. Redding received no rain last October and only 1.5 inches in November, according to the National Weather Service. Robyn Heffernan, National Fire Weather Science and Dissemination meteorologist, said the long-range outlook is dire. The big picture is dry conditions return to above normal temperatures for the long term and you already have an existing, significant drought. So, it's challenging conditions for sure, she said. The National Interagency Coordination Center's Wildland fire potential outlook shows above normal conditions for fire through November in far northern California. It doesn't predict fire itself, but the likelihood, if there is any fire, it is going to be a problem, Heffernan said of the outlook. Swain believes the Dixie Fire might not be snuffed out until the fall or winter, when the weather cools and the rain and snow falls. If that's true, he's concerned that when the area's ubiquitous fall winds start howling, they will whip up hot spots, carrying embers that could trigger more spot fires. I hope we don't have any wind events that push it from east to west in September and October, Swain said. Rich Thompson, a meteorologist on the Dixie Fire, said the weather this week doesn't look good. We're looking for a return of hot, dry conditions. Temperatures will range from the mid-90s to more than 100 degrees with humidity levels dropping from the low teens into the single digits. The wind pattern shifted Tuesday